Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be sharing a bunch of different products that you can use to achieve dewy, glowy looking skin. These are going to be all obviously base products. I have some really affordable drugstore options as well. So if you're interested, keep on watching and let's jump right into the video. The first product is a skincare product. Now this is a moisturizer by the Minimalist. This is a Marula oil moisturizer with hyaluronic acid, vitamin F and vitamin E. This is for nourishment and hydration. If you want a skincare product that's going to give you hydration, that's going to give you the illuminating effect, that's going to give you a very glowing effect, all of those good stuff, this is the moisturizer you need to get, and it's very affordable. It's under 300. This is all I've been using. I use this before makeup. I use this during my nighttime skincare routine when I know I have to put on a lot of products on my face. This is the moisturizer that I use. It gives a very beautiful, very glowy looking canvas to my makeup and I just love it. Next category are primers. You can see the amount of primers that I have. I am an addict when it comes to like glowy, dewy primers. And I couldn't choose one, so I had to mention all. These are ranging from different like price ranges. So the first one I have is the Mars Hydra Glow Primer. Now this is like a serum liquid kind of a product, okay, and it is like a serum. It's gonna give you, this one does not have any visible shimmer particles or anything. It's just a very luminous portion kind of a thing, and this is gonna give you a very nice glowy finish, and it's also gonna give you the hydration. Now the finish of this is when you apply it into your skin, it gives you like a slight bit of tackiness, but that is just how the product is. So if you're looking for a hydrating glowy primer that does not have any visible shimmer particles or anything, you can go for this one. Very affordable. This is from Mars. This one as well, this is again from Mars. This is the illuminating primer. So Mars has a lot of different primers. A glow illuminating primer. Now this is kind of like your, as the name says, illuminating primer. It's like a strobe cream, and this does have shimmer particles, but it's not on your face, so I will not recommend this using on your bare skin. If you use if you're going to use some base product like even a BB cream or a foundation, then you can use this underneath. It's going to give you a beautiful shine. Now this is something that's not going to give you like hydration. Next one is from Maybelline. It is their Maybelline. It is a dewy plus smooth primer. I've spoken about this so much. Now this primer is something that has everything in one. It's going to give you, it says dewy and smooth. It does not give you that crazy amount of dewiness to your skin. You have to use a moisturizer underneath this, and when you go ahead and use this, it is a very nice subtle dewiness to your skin, and it also smoothens out your skin. So it is a primer that does both the job of giving you a dewy look, plus it smoothens out your skin a little, which is why I feel like this is going to suit everybody, even if you have oily skin. The formula of this is just like a moisturizer. Let's quickly talk about these. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Primer. Very illuminating and dewy primer. This I feel like it's more illuminating than dewy. This has a slight reflex of golden in it, so it's gonna suit Indian skin tones really well. And something that you can use on top of your moisturizer. Gives you a beautiful finish. Does have shimmer particles. Again, they are very minute, very small. You can't unless and until you come very close to your face, you can't tell that this has shimmer particles. Talk about a MAC strobe cream. I have the very mini sample size. Don't know how others feel about this, but I think this is again this is a strobe cream, but you can barely tell that this has shimmer particles. It has shimmer particles, but they are so minute, you can hardly tell. It feels like a moisturizer. So nothing that I have when it comes to strobe creams can beat this one in terms of formula, which is why it's so expensive. But again, that being said, I don't think this is something that you have to have. If you have the budget and if you want to go for it, because this is definitely a good product, but not something that you have to have. It gives you a beautiful glow on your skin without having to, this is something that you can wear on its own as well. Alternative to the MAC strobe cream, will not call it a dupe, but an alternative to that, which is very similar. Now this is the MAC pink light. In terms of shade, this one is very similar to the MAC Strobe Cream. This is the Lakme Lumi Cream. This also has a pink tint. Now this again is something, it says moisturizer with highlighter. This is something that's going to give you a beautiful natural glow. Does not have a lot of shimmer particles like an illuminating primer, definitely, but this is kind of a strobe cream, very affordable version come to foundations and base products. So I've picked up these, again something that's really affordable and something that's a little bit expensive, but let's talk about this first. Foundation that I've used for so many years. This is the LA Girl High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. This was something that was really like a cult favorite like years and years ago. Like, this is such a beautiful glowy foundation. If you are looking for a foundation that's very like supremely dewy and glowy, okay, only you will recommend this for dry skin people. You're gonna really love this one. I feel like with this you can even skip a moisturizer, but do not skip a moisturizer ever. But this gives that amount of glowy finish to your skin. I use this so much in 2018, 2019. It is a full coverage. It's a full coverage. I used this today on my skin, and I didn't use one drop of concealer. Other options I have is something very affordable. This is the Mars BB cream. This one has a very nice dewy glowy finish, again looking to the skin. Very affordable, counts for 250 rupees. They have a bunch of shades. This one has a more natural finish. Give you some coverage, gives a nice dewy finish looking skin, and it just looks very skin-like. If you want like a very similar option for this one, I think the Insight is a great option. Now these foundations are very like kind of liquidy, this one has a little bit of a thick consistency, but this one I feel the formula of this is kind of similar. Insight HD Foundation High Coverage Dewy Finish. Now I think they did a fab job at doing this and the concealer that was launched during the same time. It's like medium coverage, and it gives you the most beautiful glow on your skin. Medium coverage, very smooth, like very easy to blend, and it again looks skin-like. So if you're looking for an affordable dewy foundation, look no further. You is a bronzer, which I feel is so underrated. I think this whole brand as a brand is so underrated, and most of the products that I've used from this brand is always a hit for me. I'm talking about the Flower Beauty Luminous bronzer. Cap has completely come off, like, you know how much I've used this, and it does not get over. This is one of my most used bronzers, and it does not want to get over. This has a very luminous finish, as its name says. It's so smooth to touch. It has a satin finish, but once you apply into your skin, it looks so luminous. The shade is just perfect amount of warmth to be a bronzer. The shade is Sun Swept. I think they have two shades in this. More than matte bronzers, no surprise, I like bronzers that have a little bit of sheen, a little bit of satin finish to it. But this is one product that is always on a sale, usually 50% off, so you can get this. I paid the full price for this one, but you can always find this on sale. I'm not a highlighter person at all, but these highlighters from Insight are so freaking good for the price. They come under 100 rupees and they are so beautiful. These are cream highlighters that look so beautiful. I have the shade 03 and 06. The 03 is more of a golden kind of a highlighter, will look beautiful on Indian dark skin tones. The other one is, this one has a champagne pinkish tint to it. This is 06. This highlighter is so good, and this definitely performs expensive. It looks so beautiful on the skin, has no chunky particles, so smooth. It's like so smooth. When you apply it to your skin, nobody will be able to tell the price tag of this when you have it on your skin. Next I have the NYB Pro Strobe Cream. I know this says strobe cream, but this I feel is so too intense to be a strobe cream. I find this to be extremely metallic kind of a strobe cream, which I personally do not like. So even if I use this, I use this as a liquid highlighter. I have a powdered highlighter. Now this is the Maybelline's Master Chrome highlighter, and this is the metallic highlighter. This being a powder highlighter does not feel chunky or chalky on your skin at all. This has a very wet looking kind of highlighter. So if you're looking for something like this, again, very affordable. Maybelline products are affordable. This is, I think, 550 rupees, but again, this is one of those products that is always on discount. This is going to look so beautiful for all skin types. You can see I used to use this so much in the beginning when I got this, and you can see that I have hit pan on this one. That is how much I've used it. The next category is blushes. I've mentioned very few blushes because there's another video coming full only on blushes. Blush, if you ask me what is my favorite go-to cream blush for everyday, this is always going to be my number one. I've used so much of it every time. If I want to go for a quick grocery run, if I have to go somewhere for a while, I don't want to put anything on my face, I'll put sunscreen, and I just want that flush of color to my cheeks. I'll put sunscreen, I'll put this, and it looks so beautiful and natural and glowy. Now this has a glow in itself, glow and sheen to your cheeks. This has a blend of oils. Yeah, this has avocado oil and mango butter, so maybe because of that it gives a beautiful sheen to your cheeks, has no glitter shimmer particles ever. So if you have to pick up one blush in this video, inside blusher, this is so pigmented and dewy. This is in the shade Dusty Rose. I've spoken so much about this that I'm not gonna talk much about this, but under 100 rupees, again, it has the most pigment, gives a beautiful dewy looking skin. For 100 rupees blush, you cannot ask for more. The Milani baked blush in the shade 03. Now particularly, I'm not a biggest fan of this formula, but if you just want something like a very light flush of color, very sheer light flush of color with that glow, and you don't have to use a highlighter, and you don't want to use a highlighter extra step of using a highlighter, this is really good. Like, it gives you the very light flush of color and gives you the most beautiful glow. So yeah, if you have the budget, you can definitely go for this one. Otherwise, affordable products is something you can go for. They are equally good and even better. This product is the NYB Dewy Finish Setting Spray. If you're looking for a really affordable setting spray, this comes for 199 and it gives you a dewy finish. It does make your makeup last very long, gives a slight bit of dewy finish, and it's very affordable. The one thing that I do not like about this is the fragrance. It's too strong for my liking. Or something picky about that, or if you have sensitive skin, I will not recommend. I'm almost over this one, like it's almost about to get over, so please leave me dewy finish setting spray suggestions in the comments. I really need to. I'm really like in a lookout for one. With that, we come to an end of today's video. All of the products that I've mentioned will be in the description box for you. Dewy skin is something that I love so much with all my heart, and I do not like matte products. Anything that says glowy, hydrating, illuminating, moisturizing, I'm gonna get it. So you can always come to me for those suggestions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon with another video, sooner than you know. Bye.